The views and opinions expressed by the host do not necessarily state or reflect those of the company and its management. Furthermore, the views and opinions of the guest do not reflect those of the host, the show, the management, and the network.
Mabuhay! You're in the right channel, TLC. And of course, this is Lee on Motivational Lee. I would like to ask you, do you still have the strong visions in life? And what are those? And how old are you, by the way? Do you still dream of going to a different country just to study, perhaps? Live, work, or just visit? It doesn't really matter. Let's make things happen because you're in the right channel. Obviously, it is great to migrate with Lee every Friday, 7 p.m. AEST Melbourne time. And of course, it's 5 p.m. in the Philippines. Wherever you are, please adjust. So catch me. Don't forget every Friday, the different visas and testimonies as well when it comes to migration. So see you then. Let's talk. Bye. Hello, once again, everyone, global friends. Welcome back to our season one. Of course, it's great to migrate here on here with Lee and TLC. Of course, this is simulcasted through my YouTube channel and Facebook page, Motivationally. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and thanks so much for dropping by. And today is very exciting as well because we'll be talking about it's season 11, no, season one, episode 11, and we'll be talking about business visa. What else? Working holiday visa, and of course, visitors visa. And to talk about this and to inform you more about these different visas, we need to talk to the expert. And who's the expert here? From Way to Oz Migration and Education Services, let's call her once again gorgeous, beautiful, talented, and very smart, Niti Hara. Woo! Hi,
Hi.
Niti.
Hello,
How
how are
are
you?
you, gorgeous?
Good, very good. How are you going?
I'm good, doing good today. It's Friday once again.
Once
It's
again,
so exciting.
Friday.
Thank God it's Friday. Yes. And last week, Niti, we had a guest last week regarding skilled migration visas. Very inspiring as well. So for those who have not watched it, please go to my YouTube channel, Motivationally, and watch our episode 10. And today, Niti, wow, can't believe it. We're on episode 11. Three
Correct.
different visas today, right? Oh, there you go. Please make sure you tune in and ask more questions. Even if you're watching the recorded one, you can still throw in some question when it comes to working holiday visas, business visa, and visitor visa. So, Niti, before we start the ball rolling, how's the week going for you? Even the day, everything. What's the best thing?
The best thing,
Anything good news?
actually, because you just spoke about the skills, so let me share that one. So we had a
Sure.
visa approved for a family of four who were long and long aspiring for to come to Australia on a skilled visa. Um,
Mhm.
and it's interesting, the occupation was mixed crop farmer who had no qualifications, or agriculture
Wow.
qualifications. And it was a long processing time. It took 2 years, but finally we've got the positive result, and they will be soon coming into the country. So that's a good one.
Oh my God. See, a farmer.
That was a great achievement because this applicant, his qualifications were not related, but he had an extensive farming experience, and most
Wow.
importantly, he's just reaching 45. So just
45.
yeah, so look at the, what time of his life he's just managed to snake through and get it. So
it's
that's
really
very
it's really
interesting.
the right time, isn't it? And the residency is cut off at this time for the time being is 45 years old. Correct me if I'm wrong, Niti,
Correct,
right?
correct.
Wow.
Yeah,
Congratulations, whoever you are. You
yeah.
deserve a big, big round of applause. I
Thank you so
hope you're watching right now. You can watch the recorded as well. Congratulations. 2 years is worth the wait. They're always, you never lose hope. Keep going. And of course, we need to hear as an expert of any visas. Please get in touch with her. Any possible, impossible, whatever you want to ask about visa, Niti will surely take it. And of course, Niti is always straightforward. If it's possible, then she'll take it, right, Niti? So great. Thank you so much for that. And I'm sure there's so many things that you want to share about good news, like other visas that you have done for the past few days. But this is the latest one, like just a few days ago, which is really, really good. Amazing job, Niti. And congratulations away to us, migration and education team. Well done. And Niti, I would like to say hello to all our global friends and even those applicants who are now watching, and even some of them are watching on the recorded, different skills. Thank you guys for tuning in, and as well as being informed and getting more information about different visas. And please spread this to other people. This is recorded once again, guys. Share it, and of course like it and subscribe to my channel motivationally. Thank you so much. Now, Niti, let's start the ball rolling. Maybe we can start with the business visa. Shall we do that? Are you ready? Ready, guys? Any questions? Okay. Now, Niti, with the business visa, how do you qualify for this one?
All right. So there are a couple of or subclasses of business visa. Subclass is one, but there are subcategories, I should say. So just like skilled visa, business visa is for people who are an established businessman in their own countries, right? So as I said, there are a few categories. The first category is business innovation stream. So what that means is, let's say you are an established businessman in your country and you want to come here, you want to run a business, operate a business. That's when you seek for business innovation stream. Good. Now, the eligibility for that is, and that's the common one. That's the most common one, because the other ones are the investments one. This is to buy a business, come here, buy a business in Australia, and to run that business, right? Now, the eligibility for that is that in your home country, you should have been running the business. You should be really expert businessman, and you should be having total of 750,000 revenue. You need to demonstrate that 750,000 for 2 years. So in your business in your own country, you should demonstrate that you have a revenue that's coming out of your business is at least 750,000.
And that's an AUD, right? Just to check that AUD equivalent. Wow.
Demonstrate. So that tells, yes, you are an established. Now it can be combination of two businesses. So let's say one business is giving you a revenue of 400,000. You've got another one which is giving you another 400,000 or 500,000. You can put it together, right? But the ownership changes there, and we won't go into too much detail in this session. But that's the main. So if you have a business where you have a revenue of 750,000 and you can show in a row for 2 years, in the last 4 years, then you are eligible for business innovation stream.
Wow, that's amazing.
Now, but remember, this is a temporary visa for 5 years.
5 years.
5 years. But after you come here, you run the business, and you can, after 3 years, you can apply for the PR, which is the second stage.
Good.
Right. So that's called 888. So 188 changes into 888.
I see. Right? So is that within the 5 years, Niti? Sorry to cut you there. Within the 5 years, on the third year, they can
after
apply.
After third year, because that's
After
one of the eligibility. You have to complete 3 years, and you have to demonstrate the revenue that you have generated from that business in Australia, minimum 400,000. That's when you move to the next. And of course, there are other eligibility, but that's a key one.
That's good part as well.
Now, there are some other streams as well, which is like an investor stream, significant investor stream, premium investor stream. So what that means is these all investor streams are where you have to invest your money into Australian bonds. And you should be, it's for people who actually have an understanding, who actually, invest their money, and they've done previously where they sell shares, they buy shares, but this money has to be invested in Australian bonds.
Bonds. Okay.
Yeah, of course, Australian dollars. So the minimum level is 1.5 mil for 4 years. You have to invest the money. Then the next level is significant investor is 5 mil they have to invest for 4 years. And the premium one is 15 mil for 5 years, for 4 years,
Wow.
sorry.
I feel like I'm winning the lottery for that.
But the common
I
one,
wish.
let's be honest, the common one is the business innovation stream, where people
Mm-hmm.
who are running a successful business in their home country, they want
Mm-hmm.
to come here, they want to do a business, right? They go through this business innovation stream. And we, Lee, at Way to Us, we actually help them find the business as well. We help them find um, the right state, because every state has got a different requirements, eligibility requirements.
Mm-hmm.
Some states says you should be only in, if you're looking to buy a business, you should be only looking to buy XYZ type of business, or you should be looking
I
at
see.
these target sectors. So every state has got a different eligibility criteria on top of federal. So that was a federal, the base, which I've just told you.
Mm-hmm.
Another most important thing here, one of the key eligibility criteria is that the applicant should be able to demonstrate total of 1.25 million of personal and business assets. But that can be,
1.25.
but that can be combination with your spouse as well. So
Okay.
if they have a house, personal,
Share, combine.
business combined, so which is not hard to show, 1.25 for a business families,
Yes.
together with their spouse, that's what they need to demonstrate. 1.25.
Nice. Wow.
And
For
then
all the business people out there, listen to this.
yeah, and just like skilled visa, this is also a point tested visa where they have to
Okay.
score
Good to know.
65. But the way of scoring is a lot different to what we have got under skilled migration program.
Mm-hmm.
So again, the points are based on your age, experience, English, but it's also based on the assets you're holding, how long you've been doing the business, what's the revenue range,
Yeah.
in business you had before. So a combination of all that gives you point system, but it's fairly easy to score in under business point visa as compared to the skilled visa.
Yeah.
That's when you become eligible to apply for business visas. But then the next important question is which state. And that's where we will help you find out, all right,
On the
because
right side.
Victoria has got different requirements to New South Wales, to ACT, to Tasmania. And that's where we can help you based on what you have done in your country, what type of business you're looking here to establish, which state are you looking to go to, whether you'll be successful in this particular state or not. But it's one of the most complex visas, business visas, with lots and lots of paperwork and evidence required, because
Wow.
it's not just the immigration agent and the applicant who is involved. We get the accountants, lawyers, business brokers involved.
I see.
But at
Yeah.
Great Wall, we provide you that service together.
That's good to know. And
Like a
nice. And with the age, you talk about the age a while ago. Is there any age bracket?
55,
55.
but there could be an exemption above that age if we demonstrate that there is an exceptional business skills involved here.
Okay. All
So
right.
that, yeah.
Someone, thank you for that, Niti. Someone's asking here, what if, for example, in the Philippines, there is something like a McDonald's counterpart, which is Jollibee, right? I'm sure for all the fellows out there, you know what Jollibee is. It's almost like a McDonald's kind of thing. And if they want to bring the Jollibee here, like a McDonald's here, so that could be part of the business. They can get a business visa.
Yeah,
for that,
so you have
they
to put
can-
a business plan. Of course, that's a type of business plan, and
That's
that's what you
good.
say. That this is what you're trying to propose and open a business here in Australia. They have to put forward the business plan. These many people they're trying to recruit. This is the revenue it's expected. So that's why I said we work with the accountants,
Yeah.
we work with the lawyers, and also depends upon which state would actually promote that or would want to have that kind of business.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
absolutely.
That's good to know. That's good to know. And Angeli Ginkgo said, applicant here soon. Oh, good girl, Angeli. You can apply soon, okay? You can keep in touch with Niti as well. She can help you with everything. Now, how long with the processing for the waiting
Very
time, for
long,
example?
very long. So the business visa takes 2 years or 2.5 years to process. But the
Oh.
beauty is with the business visa, if you have come on another visa, let's say a visitor or any other, and you've already applied, you can just be on a bridging visa and you're still allowed to work. So many people do
Oh.
that. So they've done their first steps like the state nomination, and they've passed the first few stages, which takes a
Mhm.
couple of months. And
Yeah,
then they
yeah.
come here on a visitor. And it's quite easier to get a visitor visa for a business visa applicants. And when
I
they come
see.
here, that's when they apply for the actual visa and they can stay here for that. And they can already start working or start operating that business. So there's a
That's good to
flexibility there.
know. So
Yeah.
to for less waiting, it's better if they come here as a visitor
So let's
visa,
say they've
usually
already got the
obviously.
first stage, two stage already passed, like they've got the state nomination, let's say.
Mhm.
They've already passed that stage. They can come
Yeah.
here on a visitor. And because they've already passed the
In the
stage,
background, yeah.
yeah, so we apply for the visa application. Yeah,
That's
many people,
good. That's really
that's,
good.
that's how many people, especially business visa applicants, that's what they do.
Nice. And can they bring their family when they apply
Absolutely.
either?
Absolutely.
Oh,
And that's why I said
even
even the
better.
assets and everything that's combined.
That's good
Absolutely.
to know. For those who are business entrepreneur people all over the world, wherever you are, please keep in touch with us. Way to us migration, services, education services, so that we can assist you. Of course, Niti is always an expert, the right person to talk to about this. And you'll never know, business will be booming here in Australia. Bringing your own business here in Australia, why not? Because it's such a beautiful country, a multi-diversified country. So you'll never go wrong. Well done. Thank you so much for that, Niti. Now, I think there's another question here that has been sent, like with the cost of. I think you've mentioned some. You've mentioned about they need to have some of them need to have 750,000 something, right? For
That's
the
the revenue they need to
revenue,
demonstrate, not
yeah.
but the
But the
assets are,
application,
sorry, the application.
application fee for that one, do you think
The
roughly?
application fee starts anywhere from $3,000 per applicant. So for a family of four, if you think about it in generic, it'll be somewhere around 8 to 10,000.
Lovely.
So it starts with 2,900, depending
Yeah.
upon which class or category we are applying under.
That's good to know. And
Yeah,
obviously, this is also kind of the same opportunity for from like other visas that if they've got kids, they can go to school. They
correct,
can same
correct.
thing with other visa privileges. So that's really good to know, Niti. Thank you for that. So business people, if you're watching right now, or for those who know someone who wants to have continue their business here in Australia, please share this. It's Great to Migrate Migration Season 1, Episode 11. Now, Niti, is there anything or are there anything you want to add about this business visa?
I think for the purposes of this session, it is enough because, as I said, business visa is one of the most complex ones, and we could be going for the whole day if we have to. So, for the purposes of this session, I think we've clarified the eligibility criteria, the basic, because many people come in, oh, I'm not eligible through skilled pathway. Can I buy a business? Most important
Mhm.
thing is you need to demonstrate that you are an established businessman. So if you don't have the revenue, you can't show that you've been generating a revenue of 750,000 in your own country, or
Mhm.
running a business in your own country, then you cannot move forward. Because I get lots of queries where people have not done anything, but they've got money, and they
Mhm.
said, "How about I invest it now and I do it?" No. So
I
I think
see.
that's very important to call out the eligibility criteria here.
Lovely. Good to know that. Someone is asking here, Angie. Angeli is asking, what about our SMEs? I don't know what SMEs, Angeli. Would you mind if you could type it on the comment section, please? What about about SMEs? Is it okay as long as the revenue required is achieved? What is SME? That's very new to me. Angeli,
SMEs,
if you're
usually
still
subject
watching,
matter experts.
a small medium enterprise.
Small medium enterprise, look, there is an innovation category. um, with that you can get a grant from the department. We have to put a business plan forward that costs less, so there is, but it has to be a very unique idea.
Mm-hmm. Good to know that. Thanks for that, Niti. And I hope, Angie, you got that. Monica is asking Niti, what about virtual assistant? Like, the world has shifted into an online thing, right? This is all about, a virtual assistant in YouTube or something to do with info technology. I'm not really into technology, but something like that. Would that be, let's say, for
So,
example, you have a business of a virtual assistant or editor or whatever it is from a different country, and you want to have partnership from someone who lives in Australia, who's a citizen or resident, for example. How does it work, Niti? She's asking Monica.
so
That's
for any technical or professional skills, we come across many self-employed people. So, and just to relate it, let me give you an example. Like
Mhm,
any, let's say, a software engineer or someone who's actually self-employed and providing his consultancy services.
mhm.
Now, the most important part there is that you should be uh, involved in that business more from a business management perspective rather than being doing that work. Do you know what
I
I mean?
see.
It's all
So
about business
management.
management, not actually. So let's say if I am one of the professional who is maybe generating that much income, but I'm
Hmm.
actually doing the work myself. So I'm not managing a business. I'm doing
On your
providing that
own.
professional services. So the business management has to be more than the actually providing that
Okay.
operational services.
So you
So
have more people.
I don't understand the virtual assistant the context, but it'll be very similar. The context would be same.
I see. Okay, good
I
to
don't know
know
how
that.
it
Thank you so
works,
much.
but the context would be same.
Okay, cool. Thank you for that. And for more information about that or inquiries, Monica and the rest of you guys who are watching, ITs who are watching right now, hello. You can ask Niti as well. And it's just in front of your screen right now. I will do that in front of your screen where you can keep in touch with Way to Us. The numbers are there in front of you. And also, we've got Instagram, LinkedIn, WhatsApp as well, and Facebook. So reach out to us if you want to do something about the technical sort of like business. Now, Niti, I think we're okay with this business visa. Let's move on to the next visa. Let's talk about the working holiday visa. Anywhere in
Right.
the world, many people
Many
wants to
people are going, yes, many people are going to love this. So
okay.
this is for certain tourists, certain, mark my word, certain, I'll come back to that. Certain
Mhm.
tourists who are aged between 18 and 30 years
Mhm.
old to have an extended holiday in Australia while supplementing their funds with short term work. So they get to holiday,
Yeah.
also to work. So hence the name work and holiday visa or working holiday visa. So
Yeah.
you get
So
12 months of working holiday visa. Now, there are two types of visas. One is working holiday visa, which
mhm.
is 417, and there's another one which is work and holiday visa, which is 462. So that two types
Okay.
of work and holiday visa. So what I mean meant by certain is, Lee, if you don't mind putting or
Oh
sharing
yes.
of
Yeah.
countries that I share.
I'll do that. Share the
So
screen.
the only difference, or there's a subtle difference between the two, but the key difference is
Hope you can all
which
see this.
yeah, which passport are you holding? So if you are, for example, if you're from Canada, Belgium, France, Germany, Hong Kong, Italy, Malta, then you are, and there's so many there, you're eligible for 417 visa, which
Mhm.
means it is, as I said before, so it's for young people who want to holiday and work in Australia for up to a year.
Yeah.
Whereas then there's another list for 462. So the only difference is between the list of countries. So
Mhm.
um, how this visa came into place was that Australia has an agreement with certain countries under cultural exchange program, and
Mhm.
that's so these agreements obviously are different, and hence there are two types of visas, which is 417 and 462, right?
That's good
So
to
if
know. Yeah.
you are from one of these countries, you are between the age of 18 and 30,
Mhm.
um, then you can come here not on a holiday, but also can work.
Okay.
Now, but you cannot bring your dependents. You
Oh, I
cannot
see.
bring. Yes, right. It's for
Hmm.
young people, right?
Younger, younger.
Other thing is with a 462 visa, there are some additional requirements, which are that the applicant must hold a secondary school qualification,
Mm-hmm.
and they must have a
462, right? 462 visa.
462. They
Okay.
have a functional English, which is an average band of
Mm-hmm.
4.5. Um, or they should provide evidence that they meet the educational requirements, which is tertiary qualification, or have satisfactorily completed at least
Mm-hmm.
2 years of undergraduate
I
university
see.
degree.
Cool.
Now, the good part is that not only for one, this visa is not just for 1 year. They can, after they've worked in a specified work, and I'll explain you what
Mm-hmm.
specified means,
Mm-hmm.
they can apply for the second and the third visa, working holiday visa. So once
Okay.
they've come and they've met the criteria, they can, or they've worked in a specified work for at least 3 months, they can
Mm-hmm.
apply for second working holiday visa. Then they can
That's good.
apply for third working. So if you think, it can go up to 3 years.
I see. So they can apply Niti within a year or on the 6 month to apply for another working holiday visa, or when
The
can they
first
apply?
one would be the first, they can apply anytime, but the first one is for 12 months. So
Okay.
once
Yeah.
they have met the criteria of working at least for 3 months in the specified work stream, so
Mm-hmm.
there are certain type of works that's acceptable, then
Mm-hmm.
they can apply for the second stream.
That's good. And is
Right.
there any maximum that they can reapply for another third
Three,
stream?
as I said, two more
Three?
times, so total three
Oh, two more.
times.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So
That's good to
first,
know.
second, third, but they should not be working for one employer more than 6 months.
Not more than 6 months for one employer. So there's so many jobs here. Anyways, for those who are younger generation there, there's so many jobs here for the younger ones when
So
you're doing working
for
visa.
example, our Singapore audience today, they can come through 462 visas, right? But there is, as I said, there's a specific work stream. Yeah.
Mhm. That's good to know. Right. Can I stop sharing this, Niti, or you want me to
Yes.
keep
No,
this?
that's it.
Okay.
We just wanted to show the list of the countries.
Lovely. So you can see there, guys, 417 visa, the countries there. You can replay this and the 462 visas and replay again what are the other requirements needed for the first 462 visa. Did you mention a while ago, Niti, correct me if I'm wrong, about the requirements for the other one, the 461 visa?
462, you
The
mean?
46, the 46 and the other one, the 417. Hang on, let me just have a look. The 417 visa. Did you mention about what are the requirements that they need
Well,
to
I've already
show?
covered it. I've
You've
already
covered
so
that. That's
I've
good.
already said that. So it's same as 462, that they
474
must be between 18 and 30,
and
30
30.
years. They should not have a dependent child accompanying with them. They should have a
So that's good.
passport from the list that we just showed,
Mhm.
and they have enough money to support themselves on a working holiday, which is approximately around $5,000. So that's the only.
Yeah, that's good. That's good to know. So, guys, for those who have friends in different parts of the world, you can replay this again. Look which country you will be in when it comes to the specific visa, 417 or 462 visa. Then reach out to us so that we can also help you. Niti will be there to support you as well. Now, Niti, just to check with you, someone's asking, Dylan is asking, the maximum age for working holiday visa, whether 417, 417
And four
417 and 462 is 30 years old for both, right?
Yes, between 18 and 30.
There you go. Well done. Now, how long would be the processing of whether you're 417 or 462? How long would it take? The
Our
working
processing
holiday
is
visa.
really fast, really fast. I mean, it could take maximum 2 months, really fast.
Oh,
Maximum
that's
2
really
months.
good. Especially if it's guys, for those in the Europe, Canada, and America, it's your school holiday. Maybe you can start applying, and then once it's done, then you can come to Australia, explore. It's a beautiful country, beautiful weather. lots of plenty of jobs for you as well for that age bracket. So why not? Try that. Start now and reach out to us. Now, Niti, I think we deserve a bit of a pause right now, so you can take a little bit of a break. We'll come back right after this. Talking about business visa, if you want to invest, one of the best to invest, Niti, and the rest of the people over the world who are watching, Mega World, stress-free investments. So please contact that number in front of you, or you can reach out to me as well for more information. Facebook page and YouTube channel Motivationally. Now, Niti, there are two quick questions here about the working holiday visa. First is, maybe I'll just do Angeli first. Just curious. Example, I am in Spain. I'll show that if we can do that. Just curious, if I'm in Spain, I have a tourist visa in Spain for months. Can I go and get visitor visa to Australia from Spain? And I am a Filipino citizen just having a vacation crossing countries.
Absolutely.
What's your take on that, Niti?
Absolutely.
Good. There you go, Angeli.
But at the moment, because of COVID, they're not open for tourists at the moment. But in normal circumstances, absolutely.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for that. Angeli, you know what to do now, okay? So reach out to us, and it'll be exciting if you're in Spain or you want to cross countries. It's still possible to come here. Just reach out to us. Now, to all our friends, relatives as well in the UK, I know some of you are planning to come here. Again, it's still pandemic. Don't forget to reach out to us. I know you want to come here. Those in Canada and those in America as well, please, you are very much welcome. After the pandemic, reach out to waytouz.com. Beautiful. Now, Niti, how much would it cost them to apply? They're young, 18 to 30. Some of them are still studying.
Working holiday, very less.
400.
It's 495 top of my head, I think.
495. That's really cheap.
Yes,
and
that's really cheap.
Yeah, short time in waiting. The processing time is 2 months, right? Is the maximum.
Yeah.
So, that's good. Save some money, guys, and explore the world. Be independent and find your purpose here in Australia.
And don't forget, there are many options available once you are on working holiday visa. You can always look for other options once you've exhausted your working holiday visas after a year or two. Yeah. So there are many options even beyond that.
That's good. Well, for more details, please contact again Way to Oz, and of course, Niti will explain that to you. If you have already exhausted your 3 streams, you call it 3 streams for working holiday visa.
Working holiday visas, then you can, of course, apply for.
Beautiful. Thank you for that.
If you're onshore, we can work it out.
Great. If you're onshore, guys, okay? So don't forget. Right. Niti, is there anything, or are there anything you want to add when it comes to the whole package of working holiday visa? You're happy with everything?
Yep.
Good. Let's move on. We've done the business visa. For those who have missed it, we've done as well number 2, the working holiday visa. Let's proceed to those who wants to come and visit Australia in a subclass 600 visitors visa. Now, Niti, take it away. How do they qualify? Who qualifies? Take it away. Thank you.
Right. So visitor visa is, as the name suggests, to visit Australia, to help us in our tourism industry. So the sole purpose of visitor visa is someone coming in, visiting different places, exploring Australia. So there's no work allowed. You're just
Mhm.
coming here to visit. Remember, you're also coming here not just for the tourist activities. You may be coming here to visit someone, to your family maybe, or your friends. Um, there are few streams under tourist visas as well, or visitor visas as well, such as family sponsored visas or
Mhm.
business stream. So there are a couple of streams. So you know how when we were talking about the business visas before, so people who want to
Yes.
come here and make sure before they are getting into the business and buying a business, they want to make sure everything is fine. This is where we are looking for, because obviously they're sitting offshore. So we
Exactly.
apply a business stream of visitor visa for them. So there are a few streams under visitor visas. Most important eligibility criteria for visitor visa is that you have to demonstrate, again, a genuine temporary entrant criteria, which means you're genuinely coming here to visit Australia and not to live here,
Mhm.
right? For the
Okay.
purposes of this visa, so now how do you demonstrate that? You demonstrate by showing your ties in your home country, that maybe you've got good financials, you've got a job, you may have a business, you may have a family. So you have to demonstrate that to the department, that I've got a stronger ties in my home country and I'm just coming here to visit and I'll be gone after 2 or 3 months.
I see. Mm.
So that's visitor visa.
But can they apply more than 3 months, Niti, regardless of their
Absolutely.
circumstance? Yeah, that's
Absolutely,
good.
they can. But usually for the visitor visa in general, they get for 3 months. People who are coming, like spouses, sometimes people have applied for partner visa. While
Mhm.
they're waiting, they want to visit their partner. They can apply for a longer time. Sometimes parents come here and want to apply for a longer time. In those cases, usually
Mhm.
it's 3, 6, or 12 months.
3, 6 to 12 months. And can they? Is there any maximum streams for that? Let's say you can only do visitors visa for like 3 times or four
No,
times, or
no.
is it unlimited as long as you can
It's
afford to pay?
unlimited. But remember, that's where the GTE comes into play, because if you do on
True.
again and again and again, the department may say, I can't see your genuine intention here. You are
Mm,
just, because you just want to live here, you're
yeah,
extending it.
because you love the country. Now, speaking of
So that's
that,
where you could fail the GTE and your visa could be refused.
that's right. And is it necessary to have, let's say, for example, part of the requirements is the itinerary, right? For those who are planning to come to Australia, is that
No, you
mandatory
don't have
to?
to. No, it's not mandatory, because
Mhm,
technically you should not be booking your tickets unless you've got the
mhm.
visa. So no,
Okay.
it's not mandatory. No.
But paperwork wise, like to present, and these are my plans if I'm going to have a three
No, you
months
don't have
pattern
to.
site.
You don't
That's
have
good.
to.
Okay. And what are the requirements? Lolita is asking, what are the requirements for
Initially, you
visitor
have to
visa?
demonstrate that you've got enough funds to support yourself while you're
Mm-hmm.
visiting here. As I said,
Mm-hmm.
financial is one of the requirement. You should have an invitation letter. Let's say if you're visiting a friend or a family or someone, you should have an
Mm-hmm.
invitation letter from them. That's
Mm-hmm.
it.
That's good. That's good to know. And how long would the processing times? Is it a long
Processing
way?
is usually faster, but because of COVID and there could be reasons behind it and are unsuspecting, because there were travel restrictions, they've put many applications on hold. For those people, the processing time has gone up to 2 years or 1 year. For
Mm-hmm.
others, it could be usually 3 weeks, 4 weeks, I've seen. But at the
Mm-hmm.
moment, it's hard to put, it's just a finger in the air, if you know what I mean. At the
Yeah, yeah,
moment,
yeah.
yeah, because just
That's good
because
to
of the
know.
travel restrictions and
True.
during COVID
What's
times.
going on right now in the world. That's true. Now, Emily and Stephen is asking about this visitor's visa. What if, as a sponsor, how many visitor can you sponsor? Can you
As a
do,
sponsor,
yeah, can you
okay,
sponsor
if
four
you are,
people?
you can, if you are doing under a normal stream, as in just a tourist visa, you're not actually sponsoring, you're just inviting them,
I
right?
see.
There's only one stream called family sponsored visas. There you can sponsor, I think, up to 2 people. um, under family sponsored visas. Uh, and how it works is, if you're inviting someone under family sponsored visa, you may have to, depending upon if the case officer, you may have to give a bond money. So I'll give you an
Oh.
example. I had a client who's a young, whose visa was refused before. So they came to me. The applicant sponsor came to me that we've tried number of times, the visa has been refused. So can you help me? In that case, we actually applied under family sponsored visa,
Mm-hmm.
and with that comes is we had to give a bond of $10,000 to the department, and they would return that 10,000 once the applicant has gone back.
I see. That's good. At least it's still gonna be,
And he got
reimbursed
the
or returned back.
so family sponsored is where there's a high risk. That's where
Mm-hmm.
it's able to apply for family sponsored.
Mm-hmm.
uh, and but you may have to give a bond money, which would be 10,000 or 14,000, depending upon what case officer is asking for.
Okay. So that's good to know. Family sponsored, only maximum of two that you can sponsor. But for the regular visitor visa, you're not really sponsoring, but they are the ones. They're just
You're
your trust.
inviting,
What do you call it?
inviting,
Inviting. Yeah. Speaking of
inviting.
inviting, Lolita is asking, what if they don't know anyone in Australia, but they just want to visit Australia? Would that be
That's
possible? Because no one is inviting.
absolutely, absolutely. So you can put a letter in there that putting out your details. You know how Angeli was just asking before. She can put her intentions. This is
Yeah.
what they want to do. These are the places. This is what they've researched about,
Mhm.
and what the places they want to visit. So absolutely.
There you go. Loretta and Bang, you know what to do. Pardon?
And this
Yes.
is where they're staying. So just to demonstrate, they've done their research and they're purely coming to visit.
Yeah. And they can
You have to put
if no one is inviting them, let's say Loretta and Bang will be coming here. Hi Bang and Loretta. And they found a hotel. Um, do they book it for 3 months? Is it still the same privilege they can
yeah,
stay in
they
three
can do a
months?
tentative. Yeah, they can do a tentative booking. They can demonstrate to the department, look, we've done a
Mhm.
research. This is where we're going to stay. This is what our plan is. We will be staying here, then we'll be going there, because the idea is to visit different places, right? To help
That's right.
Australia in tourism.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah,
And they can request a 3 months stay for that,
absolutely.
or
Absolutely.
6 months, or 12 months, or just three
Uh,
months for those who have no
Usually for the
invitation.
tourist stream, 3 months.
3 months. Okay, that's good to know. Angeli said, "I'll visit you, Coach Lee. Why not? Let's come here and join me. Let's have fun, and you'll meet Niti as well in person, and Ida as well. I'm sure you're coming here. Let me know, and Niti will be here to help you. And Bang, Loretta, and who else? The rest of the TLC family. You're all invited to come here, okay? And we can help you with that for your visa as well. Great. Now, how much would it actually costs for the visitor visa?
Cheapest $145 visa application charge.
There you go. 145 AUD. Angeli, you can come here now. Let's do it. Okay, 3 months, it'll be more than enough. Okay, I'm sure you're all excited. So, again, reach out to us in front of your screen. I will show you how you can reach out. Way to Oz in www.waytooz.com. Contact numbers just in front of you guys, or you can reach out us, Way to Oz, on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and of course, WhatsApp. Use that number for your WhatsApp as well, so we can start the ball rolling. And of course, try and test the water here in Australia, and you'll never regret it, right, Niti? So that's really good. Anything else, Niti? Someone is asking, David, you need a bank statement, right? If you do a visitor's visa, bank statement, 3 months bank
Yes,
statement,
that's why I said you need to demonstrate your
the funds,
financials.
and
So
pay
that
slips
not
as well.
only demonstrate that you have got enough funds, but also shows
Mhm.
that you have got ties back in your home country.
Yeah, like work, payslip, employment, a certificate probably. And if
Correct.
they have a business or maybe a land
Yep,
title, that would be okay.
absolutely. So you have to show those ties.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
That's good. That's good to know. And someone is asking here, okay, anonymous. When does the border open for visitor visa, Niti? Do you know? Okay, Niti
I
knows
don't
everything
know.
but
I am
sleep.
hoping soon, and I have a feeling it'll be very soon.
There you go. And hopefully, guys,
That's just a
next week.
speculation. I'm not putting it.
And
I'm not putting it.
hopefully you'll be double vaxxed as well. And if you have a booster vaccine, that will be good as well. And always
Very
keep your
important.
vaccine certificate as well, so that when you get off from the airplane here, and it's very strict here as well in Australia, anywhere in the world, you can show them that you are fully vaccinated. So that's really good to know, Niti. Anything else, Niti, you want to address when it comes to visitors visa? Any other questions, guys? Or maybe during the replay, you can also check it out and write your comment on this comment section below. Anything else, Nita, you want to add to this visitors visa? Do you think you've covered everything that they all want to know?
I think we've covered everything.
I think you've covered everything. And for more details, they can contact us anyways. But before that, Niti, before we wrap this up, let's pause for a while after. Welcome back once again. This is our season 1, episode 11, Migration. It is great to migrate with you here on TLC, and of course with Niti Hara. We were talking about working holiday visa, business visa, and visitors visa. And to wrap this up, Niti, anything that you want to tell the whole people, the whole world about what we have discussed today? Any special message? Take it away.
Special message, as I said, this is the right time, guys, to move to Australia. Business people, Australia need business people. They need people who can come in Australia and help contribute to the economy. So this is the time. That's what I can say today. And the good news is today there was a cabinet meeting, and they've confirmed that international borders reopening on track for December 15, especially for international students and workers. So that's the major announcement for today, which I just wanted to share.
That's good to know. Thanks for that, Niti. And thank you as well, Angeli, Cassandra Ellis, Loretta, and Beng, and Ida, and the rest of the people over the world from Southeast Asia, Canada, America, and of course, Europe. Thank you so much for keeping us company today as well. And of course, you can keep on replaying on this, especially if you want to come here for a working holiday visa, business visa, or visitors visa. Now, Niti, I would like to make sure that everyone is on the ball right now when it comes to opportunity. Today, once again, guys, is the opportunity to build the tomorrow that you've been waiting for. And always remember, if what Niti has mentioned, that act now. Today is really the right opportunity. Do not wait for the opportunity. You've got to create it. So what are you waiting for, everyone? Contact us now on Way to Oz, www.waytooz.com, and we will always be here to support you. And is there any closing days for for the holiday, Niti? Would you like to let them know, or are we open until what for the queries and all that, Niti? Quickly.
No, no. With Christmas and New Year arriving, I'm looking forward to the holiday season. So from 18th to 24th, we are on limited working hours. And from 25th to, I think it's 2nd of January, we are completely shut.
There you go. So don't forget that. But obviously, we'll always be here. But when it comes to holiday, we also need to enjoy, just like you guys. Christmas is just around the corner. Niti, have you done your Christmas shopping?
No, I'm looking forward to the next week.
There you go. Thank you in advance, Niti. I'm size 8, by the way. 6 to 8. No, I'm just kidding. So, guys, once again, for those who have just tuned in, thank you so much. If you're going to replay this, hopefully this will surely help you and assist you as well in whatever you want to do here in Australia. And again, Way to Oz is always ready to assist you. And again, I would like to invite once again, please follow me on my YouTube channel and Facebook page, which is Motivationally. This channel has been created to intended to inspire, motivate, and create an impact. And follow me as well on Instagram, Twitter, and also on LinkedIn. So I would love to speak to you once again. And if you want to know all my services apart from being a life coach, please visit my website on www.motivationally.com. Once again, it's www.motivationally.com. Thank you so much again for watching, Niti. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for inspiring episode 11 next week, Niti. I'll see you again on episode 12. Get to know more about me and Niti. How did we conquer Australia? And how we can inspire you, motivate you, and empower you, each one of you guys. So please watch out again next week, 17th of December. Same time, same channel, TLC, 8 p.m. AEST, 5 p.m. in the Philippines, 2:30 p.m. in India, and 1 a.m. in America, 2 a.m. in Canada. Wherever you are, please adjust. Once again, thank you so much for watching. This is Lee, Motivationally. Thank you so much, TLC family. Thank you, and have a nice day, Niti. God
You
bless
too. Thank
everyone.
you.
See you again. Bye.